Human genetics is an upcoming field within the medical sciences that really looks into the molecular mechanisms or the genetic variations that is present in the DNA of a human being. All of us are a product of our parents, our mom and our dad. And therefore, the DNA, which is present in every cell of our body, possesses 50% of the DNA or that information from the father, and 50% of the remaining DNA comes from the mother. Now, this is very important information because the sequence of that DNA and subsequently the changes related to the variations in the human DNA will lead to either a specific information about the causation of a particular disease, but also that information is very, very important for us to understand from a scientific point of view whether a particular drug can be developed to cure that particular disease. Formation of the Tanzania Human Genetics Organization was really conceptualized in 2017, November, when myself and Dr. Siana Nkia, who is currently the president of the Tanzania Human Genetics Organization, we attended a conference in Cairo, in Egypt.
And in that meeting, we realized that it was only 2 people coming from Tanzania. And this was really painful because we could see that many people, including African countries, had already started to work to put investment in understanding human genetics and realize the benefits of those in their countries. And what happened was, in this meeting, we actually realized it was myself and Dr. Mohamed Zahir, who is serving as the General Secretary for THGO.
That meeting was an eye-opener because, number one, we wanted to really understand that the gaps associated to genetics research and genetic diagnostics within the continent. But at the same time, we also wanted to increase this. We were not ready to accept that we were only 2 people from among 700-800 people who attended such a conference in human genetics. So that is where really the birth of the Tanzania Human Genetics Organization took place.
In 2019, we launched the organization after engaging people who had agreed now to work together with us. This forms the co-founders of the organization, who are now, some of them, executive committee, board members, and the like. We launched the organization, and then we started working out, mapping how are we going to operate within the country.
So we decided that we should organize a national stakeholders meeting, which is going to take place from the 15th to 17th of November 2023 in Dar es Salaam. And the idea of having this national stakeholders meeting is really to bring all the key players. And when I talk about the key players, we are talking about medical doctors, nurses, we're talking about universities where the trainings are happening, we're talking about the TMDA, which is an authority figure, we're talking of the TBS, we're talking of the government chemist, the Mkemia Mkuu, we're talking of NIMR, we're talking of Zahri, we're talking of many professional associations and various public and private hospitals. All these, and patient groups, of course, being one of the most important stakeholder here, whereby the idea is really to discuss collectively as a nation what should be our plan from 2024 until 2034. So in the next 10 years, what are we going to do? What policies do we want to put in place? What kinds of directions do we want to embark upon when we come to human genetics in Tanzania, such that there is an accelerated uptake of human genetics in routine healthcare?
So we are hoping that through this meeting, we will get a chance to actually map our agenda for 10 years on how we are going to conduct human genetics research, which areas should we prioritize, how to do it, who should be involved in what, where are we now, what are the gaps, how can we address the gaps, and the like. So we are hoping that by the end of this meeting, we will come out with a national human genetics agenda for 10 years. And with that, I would like to really welcome everyone, and I mean everyone, who is involved, who thinks that they have something to contribute to our country through this cause, to this meeting?
This meeting is very important to make sure that we develop an agenda, a national human genetics agenda, that is going to guide human genetics research and application in Tanzania for at least the next 10 years. The meeting is going to be conducted at University of Dar Salaam New Library in 15th to 17th of November of this year.
We welcome you to this National Human Genetics Stakeholders Meeting 2023 to really discuss and understand current trends, challenges that we face, and opportunities that lie ahead for our country Tanzania and continent Africa in relation to the genetic makeup or human genome. Thank you very much. Karibu sana.
Karibuni sana.
We hope to see you all there, and thank you very much.